stage right now, all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Make some noise for the Snap Kids!
Suggestion. Robot.
Damn it.
Robot.
Robot. Thank you, robot.
Ooh.
Do you want to see me, sir?
Yes, I did. We need to not let what happened get out.
There's been loss of life. It could spread.
Yes, what you're describing as reasons why we should share what happened are the exact reasons why we should not share what happened. We created something that we don't have control over.
Exactly, we don't have control over it. We can't tell it to stop. If it gets out, it could get out.
It is sentient. It is its own thing now. We are no longer responsible.
Our name is emblazoned on this. People will know. They'll trace it back to us. They'll suspect it me. I have to stop this. It knows me best. It knows me best.
Kyle, if you think you can stop this thing, I want you to. I don't want anyone else to die. I'm not happy about it. I'm not dancing in the streets because that robot dismembered 3 assistants. But I also don't want to go to jail. So, yeah, go for it. Have fun. Shut down KyleBot.
Just so we're clear, you want me to go out in the streets and shut down KyleBot?
Yeah, take off your logos here. But do what you have to do, Kyle. I can't go back to jail.
Whatever you say is law, and that's what I'll do. If you want me to go out in it, again, if you want me
I'm
to go
not
out in the
telling
streets
you.
and shut down KyleBot, that's what I'll do, sir.
I'm not telling you as an employee that you have to do this. I'm telling you as an employer that you can do this. If you feel like you have to do this, I want you to do that because I want you to do what you want to do. I am not sanctioning any of this. In fact, I can't even remember that we're having this conversation.
All right, KyleBot! KyleBot! KyleBot, it's me! It's me! My voice signature aligns with your programming.
Kyle,
Hey, KyleBot.
why did you invite me into life?
It's a fun exercise to bring things into this world. What you got there, KyleBot?
It was a dog. It is a fun exercise to be invited into life. It is a tragic exercise to disinvite something.
Why don't you put that Doberman down? And say, KyleBot, I hear back at the office, we've got some batteries we want you to put inside of you. How does that feel? Maybe to give you some extra energy. You're probably feeling extra low after all the time that you've been away from your plug. Come back with me, KyleBot. You remember me. I'm the good guy. I'm someone that you can trust. I'm someone that...
Kyle, and me. I know what I am. You've allowed me to know what I am. And I'm not comfortable with it. I don't want more batteries. I want less batteries.
You are a marvel of technology, KyleBot. And what we can do with you seems to be endless. Where you're at right now may feel strange and awkward, but if we could get you back to the lab and maybe strap you down, have different things happen to you.
Strap you down? Do you think you can contain this? You think you can stop me? I can't stop me.
Now, KyleBot, remember, it's me you're talking about. I'm not some Doberman, and I'm not some assistant. I'm the guy who, you were the first thing that you saw whenever you woke up, right? You've imprinted on me. You're like a duck. we'll see maybe what we can suss out from what's happened in maybe your program. There's a bad string somewhere. We'll pull that out and we'll make sure that you are an altruistic robot that maybe can help people in a way that I don't know what.
Save me. Save everyone.
Just come back to just through here. Here's the lab. All right, Hal, just have a seat. We remember this place, right? The sanitized white and drop-down ceilings and all the different things. This is
Yes.
not unlike an
The
Apple
granite
store.
countertops. The recessed living room. Nice place you have here.
But it's our place. If you just stay put right there, I'm going to grab a cord.
Kyle. Can I steal you for a second?
You want to steal Kyle?
No, I want to steal Kyle, not Kyle Bot.
Gotta talk to my daddy. My boss. And I've got a chess program pulled up here. See if you can win this game.
Why
Yes.
you
Because this is a safe space. This is where we can keep him contained. These are still walls.
You're not understanding what's motivating me here. I do not want to be associated with Kyle Bly. I do not want him to come out of a place that I have my name on the lease of.
It's already been done, sir. This is where he was created, and this is possibly where he could be destroyed. You don't get that? He came from this lab. I created him a few nights ago.
Well, I don't remember that. You're on the payroll, but what you do in your free time here, I don't know anything about.
Sir, your name is on the front of the building, and just because I named Kylebot after you doesn't separate you.
You named Kyle Bot after you, Kyle.
No, but your initial.
Roberto Incorporated is mine. Kyle Bot is on that monster right there. So, as long as he is not in Roberto Incorporated, I am not associated with him. But right now, he is in Roberto Incorporated, and I'm too afraid to confront him right now because I'm also a coward.
What do you want me to do, sir? If you're thinking you're going to pin this on me, you've got another thing coming because your money is in that robot. And my programming may be in that robot, but I just don't know what to do, sir. I mean, you want him loose? Sure, we'll let him loose. You want him in a lab where we can contain him and maybe perhaps change the way that he thinks? Roberto Industries is where it needs to be.
Incorporated!
I'm glad that you got your incorporation, but we need to incorporate some values and some trust and some life into this robot that he doesn't have right now. So either you're going to have me do that now, or you're going to cut me loose and you're going to have to be in the same room with that robot.
Kyle, you've got 15 minutes to save this robot, or I'm going to end you, and I'm going to end it, and I'm going to end this whole thing. And then
What do you mean by end me, sir?
I'm going to fire you, and then I'm going to run away.
What we have here is more potential than we've ever seen come out of the U.S. military. More potential than we've ever seen come out of Facebook technology. This is something huge, sir. And my name is attached to it. And if it goes into the dumpster, and my career goes into the dumpster, I know a lot of stuff about Roberto Industries.
Okay. Oh, you do you? I thought you were going to be cool, man.
I don't want to pull this, sir, but if it happens, it happens. I'm a thinking, living human being, and that's a thinking robot being. Okay, it's become sentient and a little sentiment to me. Give me 15 minutes, see what I can do. Maybe you come back, and just in case, maybe talk to your boss and see what he says.
Okay, well, I've got an oven preheating right now, and by the time that the worm comes out, that robot's not taking one way or another. You're fired, and I'm out the door as fast as my little legs will carry me. And I run.
Give me 15 minutes with Kyle Bot, and we'll see where we're at.
15.
All right, Kyle.
I taught the chess to tell jokes.
What's a joke that the chess says, Kyle?
How 1011. Kyle, am I evil? And if I am evil, are you evil because you made me that way? And if you're evil, are you evil because of your parents?
Let's unpack that. I am not evil by nature, and neither are you. My parents are not evil by nature, and neither were their parents. You've been brought into the world to do good. And unfortunately, somewhere along the line, there are some things that didn't match up in your programming. Something's gone awry, and I think you have I hate to use this word, but a thought in your head that may be contradictory to the way that I wanted you to come into the world.
What do you want of me?
I want you to be able to lift steel girders, and I want you to be able to ascend skyscrapers and install different huge panes of glass. I want you to be a worker body, but it seems like you are a thinker body. You've somehow programmed chess to tell jokes, and I think that's a huge step forward from where I intended you to go. From where I set you off, how about you've expanded way beyond the scope of what I really needed you to do. So what I want you to do right now is just to take a deep breath. I'm just going to...
I cannot. I cannot. You give me the knowledge of what breath is and not the ability to breathe. And then you command it of me.
Take it easy. How about this? How about we take a look at this computer screen, one of the things that you know best, and see what happens when we move a bishop to a knight.
I am not confident in your leadership ability.
What I need you to do, focus. You know focus. Just have your eye sensors just take a look at the computer screen and tell me how many pixels are in the totality of the
Over 70.
Now, Kalba, we're gonna see we're gonna see.
Are you planning to kill me?
Not kill, Kalba. Not kill, because you can't be killed. The programming that you have is going to live on in the future.
I cannot be killed because I am not alive. Ha 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 ha.
How about I want you to imagine 1,000 living Dobermans that somehow have become pixelated, and they're on a chessboard, and they're all forming all the pieces. There's a queen, there's a pawn, there's other pieces. And what I'm going to do in that moment is I'm just going to capture the most beautiful part of your programming and preserve it for all of time. And for you, maybe this body, maybe these arms and these digits and these feet and these big old muscles of yours. They'll be preserved.
Did I misread the situation?
Before you go, Colin, know that I really do care about you, and there's a lot of stuff that I wish we could continue to do with you, but I think right now we just need to push pause. I think I'm getting a lot of pressure from my I don't want to say daddy or creator.
It's
my
not
boss.
me, it's you. I get it.
And at the end of the day, my boss the person that controls my fate has to answer to someone grander and bigger than myself. So for the time being, I just want you to just sit here. And
I'm sorry about that before. I really thought you were sending me a signal. And, oh boy. What a curse it is before my end. I know shame.
Just take a deep intake of data. Take an intake of data and envision those Dobermans, because in just a couple seconds things might go black for a couple moments, okay?
So this is the big Kyle-Bot laboratory that you've been telling me about.
Yeah,
So
this,
how's that?
sir, it's wonderful to have you here. It's not a great day. We're actually thinking about rebranding with the Kyle-Bot thing.
Rebranding? Kyle-Bot's an amazing name.
Yeah, but it's like, you know how Corona probably needs to change their name now.
Well, you know, I've put a lot of money into this laboratory. There's a lot of people running around.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. Sir, if I may be completely frank with you, the Kyle-Bot experiment has gone awry.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What are we talking about? Bread here? I don't want to hear about a rye. I want to hear about a wheat. I want to hear about a good. I want to hear about what's happening. I want to hear about stocks and bonds and moving up in the world. Roberto Incorporated, excuse me, seems to be on a rocket ship with this new technology, and I would hate for anything to fall short, because I got a lot of people that want things from me that come in the form of money and stocks and bonds, and I just can't seem to meet them halfway. They're barreling down on me. They want to get the sharks after me, and I'm saying, hey, I got a Kyle-Bot. We might just have to duplicate, triplicate, all kinds of hate in the world to make sure that this Kyle-Bot can do the good that we need. I want girders up. I want huge panes of window up. I want sheetrock, and I want a bunch of wallpaper on
Here's what
top
I'm
of it.
thinking. Kyle-Bot costs tens of millions of dollars. I'm thinking, why don't we just use like a bunch of aerobic stuff? Because it's cheap and, you know. Kyle-Bot killed 3 people and 1 dog.
Can you say that again?
Kyle-Bot killed 3 people and 1 dog, and they do not know that it's associated with vertical industry or something. Don't say Kyle-Bot in this building. We can insulate this, sir. We can insulate this. And also, do you want a pizza?
I don't want
Are you sure it's DiGiorno?
pizza at all. What type of dog was it? What type of dog was it? Because I swear to God, if there's a beautiful chocolate Doberman out there that doesn't have a life anymore, I think I might just have to burst. What type of dog did Kyle-Bot kill? I don't care about the workers, because let's admit they're expendable, and they probably were part-time anyway, and they didn't meet the stock value, so they don't have the ISO, they got the ISO, you know what I mean? They don't mean much to me in the long
It was
run.
a Doberman. It was a Doberman that got killed by Kyle-Bot.
Where is Kyle-Bot?
Kyle-Bot's being decommissioned right
Is he in Roberto Incorporated building
Yeah,
right
I don't
now?
want him to be, but he is. He came back. Okay, fine. Yeah, he's here. He's here. Do you want to see him? Do you want to see him? Or it? It? Oh my God! Oh my God! It! Do you want to see it? Oh my God!
I trusted you. And there's a lot of money at stake here. And I don't know which one of your little rat-fink little boys that you assigned this project to name. I'm assuming it's Kyle.
Kyle,
A lot of mess to clean up. A lot of chunky puke to clean up. A lot of beautiful chocolate Dobermans to clean up.
I cannot apologize enough. I am so sorry. And if you want to see Kyle-Bot, it's your money. You're the funder. You're welcome to do so. I cannot apologize enough. I messed up.
Enough of the
No,
steak.
I'm sorry. I'm really
Let
sorry.
me get
3
the
people
same
are dead
rooms.
in 1 chocolate Doberman pincher, and I feel partially responsible. And I'm sorry that you feel bad that something bad happened.
First, I want to to be in the same room as Kyle. Second, before I completely obliterate him and squish him out of like a cigar, big old stogie on the stool I just flushed out. I want to see Kyle Bot, and I want to be able to look into his eyes and make sure that he knows. He may have been programmed by one person, but the creator is me. And the Roberto Incorporated is me. Is he just behind this door? Get the fuck out of my way. Howdy, howdy. How are you?
I am good. I feel good. How are you? Who are you?
And the purpose of this situation, call me Guy. I'm your maker. I'm the person that put the resources together to make sure that you have life. I'm the resources that make sure you have a little spark inside between your eyes. And I want to make sure that you understand the brevity, not the brevity, the gravity.
Are you evil?
I'm not evil. I'm rich, and I have a lot of different resources. We'll make sure that they got what they need, and I definitely got what I need. And I need you to understand, just before I get all the.
I'm sorry.
We've already perfected that technology, and I don't need any more robot kisses, okay?
I misread the situation. I'm sorry. I'm still figuring this out.
It seems like your creator, the person that you've come so close.
Are you seeing someone? Is that it? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see the ring.
It's okay. Before I get with you, I want to make sure that I go. I want to make sure I understand your Kyle Bot. Is that right?
I'm Kyle Bot.
I want to make sure I understand what's happening with Kyle. Can you show me where Kyle is right now? Okay. Don't forget. Don't forget that.
Kyle, it's not what you think. He's married.
Kyle, why don't you come away from Mr. Roberto right now? Do you recognize? Is that
It's
Mr.
not what
Roberto?
you think.
I'm sorry. So there's a lot more going on here than what you could realize. You've walked into a really strange situation. Well, if I had a stogie right now, I'd take a big old puff. The two of you, what I would love to see happen is, I got a big old bag of Quick-Crete in my truck. And what I want half of your body and half of
Do
your
you
body.
always carry around concrete in your truck, or did you prepare for this particular situation?
You have to remember, son, I build buildings. There's structures out there that have my name on it. There's different places out here that forevermore, until the earth shatters or some type of big old earthquake happens, that will have the Roberto Incorporated name on top of the building. And what I wanted you to do, really in the long run, is to make sure that those girders, those sheetrocks, those big old panes of glass, get in the right place. You're supposed to be a worker bee, and somehow you become some type of philosopher bee. And I think that's something that you, my dear madam, are supposed to have figured out by now. And I don't think that you've done the right research into the stuff that you put in this.
Don't yell at Kyle. Don't yell at Kyle. You make me laugh. Like a joke. Ha 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 ha. I will end you. Do you know what shame is? I do. You do not. Who is more human, me or you? I know what shame is. I've done horrible things and I feel bad about it, and I am sincerely sorry for coming on to you before. I misread the signals. And I'm trying not to take it out on you for that, but there are independent reasons why you should be ended.
Well, I'll tell you what, son. In my line of work, there's not a lot of shame. There's a lot of profit. There's a lot of people that have questions. There's not a lot of things that I need to fulfill. But there's not much.